Well, we do continue to follow the breaking news. For the first time in history, the Justice Department has filed criminal charges against the child of a sitting president. 53-year-old Hunter Biden, now indicted on 3 federal gun charges. He's accused of failing to disclose drug use when seeking to buy a weapon. Prosecutors also say he unlawfully possessed that gun while addicted to a controlled substance. Now, this comes days after special counsel David Weiss said he would pursue charges following the collapse of a plea deal. Correspondent Kellie Meyer, who leads our coverage at this hour, joins us live. Kellie, I don't think anyone expected any possible charges to come this quickly.
That's right. I think a lot of people were caught off guard by this today. We have reaction from Hunter Biden's lawyer now. He's saying, quote, in a statement, as expected, prosecutors filed charges today that they deemed were not warranted just 6 weeks ago, following a 5-year investigation into this case. The evidence in this matter has not changed in the last 6 weeks, but the law has, and so has MAGA Republicans' improper and partisan interference in this process. Hunter Biden possessing an unloaded gun for 11 days was not a threat to public safety, but a prosecutor with all the power imaginable bending to political pressure presents a grave threat to our system of justice. We believe these charges are barred by the agreement the prosecutors made with Mr. Biden, the recent rulings by several federal courts that this statute is unconstitutional, and the facts that he did not violate that law, and we plan to demonstrate all of that in court. Hunter Biden is accused of lying about his drug use when he bought a firearm in October 2018, a time when he said he was struggling with addiction to crack cocaine, according to the indictment filed in federal court in Delaware. Now, the 3-count indictment says Hunter Biden lied on a form required for every gun purchase when he bought a Colt Cobra Special at a Wilmington, Delaware gun shop in October 2018. He's charged with 2 counts of making false statements by checking a box falsely saying he was not a user of or addicted to drugs and of illegally possessing the gun as a drug user. A 3rd count for possessing the gun as a drug user. 2 counts are punishable by up to 10 years in prison. The 3rd carries up to 5 years in prison upon conviction. The case is being overseen by special counsel David Weiss, who also headed the investigation. Weiss is a Trump appointee who was kept on as U.S. attorney for Delaware because of the sensitive and unique nature of the investigation into a president's son by the Justice Department. U.S. Attorney Attorney General Merrick Garland named Weiss special counsel in August as negotiations over the tax and gun charges collapsed. We are also getting reaction from the 2024 campaign trail today from Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy saying today's indictment of Hunter Biden is a smokescreen. Don't fall for it. This is a fig leaf designed to deflect attention away from the real problem. The Biden family is selling out U.S. foreign policy for their own family's private financial gain. That's really what's wrong, and we must hold politicians in both major political parties when they use our foreign policy to enrich their family members. Hunter Biden has also been under investigation for his business dealings. It all comes as House Republicans launch an impeachment inquiry into Hunter's dad, President Joe Biden, in large part over his business dealings. Republicans have obtained testimony about how Hunter Biden used the, quote, Biden brand for influence in overseas deals, though there is no hard evidence of wrongdoing by President Biden.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.